in the state of boxing right now, people, another question that people are spewing out there in the internet is that um, you're no longer a PBC fighter. Do you want to respond to that?
I mean, who said I wasn't?
This is
I don't.
rumors, gossip in the gossip from the internet world.
I'll have no problem with PBC. We still thriving, strong, and I think PBC still has some of the best fighters out there. So, I don't have nothing against PBC. PBC don't have nothing against me. We still working together. As far as I know of, and we going from there. I mean, I don't. Me and Al still communicate. We still talk to each other, and that's that. Ain't no bad blood against none of us. So, it's going to be a lot of rumors spread and said and done. I don't know where they get that from. But, half the things you don't know where it come from, but it comes up. So we're going to clear that up as well. I'm still part of PBC. Still looking to do fights on PBC and everything. I'm just an open agent. I'm an open fighter. I want to fight on all types of platforms. That's why I open myself up. To be on all types of platforms. I'm willing to work with anyone, in the business. And that's that.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Those are the words of Deontay Wilder as he responds to the rumors that he has left the PBC. As you heard, he doesn't know where you got it from. The gossip, he doesn't know where it came from, started. He never had any problems with them, etc., etc., and etc. Let me counterpunch. The gossip came from you. You can't sit here and say, I had no problem ever with the PBC. You want me to remind you? Here we go. Okay. Maybe a couple weeks ago, ES News, he was there. He went on a rant about Anthony Joshua as usual. Okay. Saying, Joshua don't want that fight. That fight ain't going to happen. This ain't going to happen. That ain't going to happen. And he did go on to say, we need to get paid on time. That's a problem that we need to fix. Okay. And we heard Malik Scott, his trainer, say, well, that fight really ain't big enough for us. We're looking for other offers, other promotional offers. As he did chime in and give us some insight on, well, look, I'm open to fight on any platform. Okay? And let me counterpunch that real quick, why I'm looking for this receipt. Well, obviously you wasn't trying to do that shit years ago. I'm glad that things have changed, but then you can't blame someone for telling you, I told you so, when you do decide to push over deals and then claim a fight's never going to happen and it's the other person's fault. That's just completely, utterly rim-of-the-mill bullshit. Okay, because you turned down all that money. You want to claim you guys sent $50 million, it was legit, fine. But then when they counter-offered with double that money, 100 or 120 or over double, you declined, you lost your promoter for it. Yeah. Lou DiBella and you guys parted ways. You didn't mention his name again. When they asked him, he said, I would do the same fucking thing again. Okay? Because he was the one that put that whole deal together for you. And you decided, you and Al Heyman and Shelly Finkel and whoever the hell was siding up with the idea of going against fighting Anthony Joshua on DAZN because that's what the deal was about. And the only reason Dominique Brazil was included, people, was because that was his mandatory and they knew there was no way around it. So let's give him an incentive that he can deal with. Let's give him $20 million just for his mandatory, as long as he fights on DAZN. When he was a free agent, when he was available and willing and could fight on DAZN. Okay? And that's what it was. Period. So when we're dealing with Deontay Wilder saying, I don't know where the rumors start, I wish these guys would stop lying. Well, you're giving him just enough to go by. Now, I didn't think he ever left the PBC. No, I never made a video about that. So nobody got that shit for over here on this side of the pond. on this channel. No, I never thought he would leave him. No, that would be bigger news. But you could tell there was some quote unquote frustration in Deontay's voice when he was talking about the way they got paid. And it was the same shit that Adrian Broner was talking about, which I'm going to do a video about that right after this one, about how Al Heyman wouldn't pay these guys on time and the money wouldn't come the way it normally comes to other fighters on other promotional outfits. Okay, so that aligns right along with the same problems that a lot of fighters been having. Like, hey, where's my money? Hey, when am I going to get paid? What is the amount of my pay? You guys are giving me salaries of my family. I need my whole lump sum because maybe I want to make a business investment. And I need my money to do it, not little pinches of, you know, and just sharing off and you guys just breaking me off a piece here and there. All right? So, I think this is it right here. There you go. Okay. That's where everything was stemmed from, along with the Andy Ruiz stalling of the fight. And as you guys knew, we've been covering it every step of the way. I have, and you guys have been paying attention. You guys have been seeing it. I've seen the views. You guys look and you guys see, because those views make higher numbers. There's enough of you guys that seen these videos that understand, like, okay, when is that fight getting made? Okay, the last thing we heard from Deontay was that, like, hey, I'm tired of waiting to get paid. What's up? You know, and that's not a bad complaint. That's a legitimate complaint. Like, when the fuck are you gonna pay me? What are you waiting on? 2-3 weeks? Like, look, my wounds have healed by now. You know, by what I've taken. If my face have healed, if my knuckles have healed. You know, I still want my money. I haven't got paid yet. And that's anybody that works for anyone. If you do a job for a person, your service or whatever it is, your talent, in this case with Deontay, his talent of knocking people out, he deserves to get paid. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I need to get paid. But also, you can't say, I don't know what happened and I don't have any problem with him. Yes, you fucking do. Yes, you just told us your problem. And other people and other fighters on PBC has had that same problem as well. But anyway, my counterpunch to Deontay Wilder, don't say you don't know where it came from or how it could possibly go to this point or people could possibly reach, because they were reaching. But it wasn't just out of the order. I just didn't reach that far because I know that Al Heyman is a persuasive son of a gun. You know, if someone's going to leave Al Heyman, it's going to be for a good reason. Normally, it's going to be really in private, right? But don't say you have no problem or that you never had an issue with the PBC on how you got paid, because that's bullshit. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Deontay Wilder responding to the rumor that he has left Al Heyman. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!